Today I'm reviewing the Eno hammock setup, and I have both a single nest on the left in orange and a double nest on the right in blue, and at the bottom we have a set of Eno double nest hammock straps, which you're going to need. So to get the review started, I think the first thing I'd like to do is just do a quick weight check. Let's see what they weigh in at. Here's the Eno single nest at 15.2 ounces, and then the big guy 19.2, hardly any difference at all. And the straps come in at 11.4. So combine the weights of either, and that's what you need to carry in your pack should you take it out in the backcountry, which I think you'd find is pretty awesome to have at the end of a long hike during the day for relaxing near the campfire. First off, let's take a look at the single nest hammock. I just got this from REI, and as I open it up, no surprises here because I have a double nest already. But what I really like about it, and I want to call out, is these straps, nylon to keep them cinched tight, but 1 inch wide. The clip itself is super solid. This thing's built to last. It's not gonna come undone or get broken in your backpack. And then to open it up, there's a little cinch cord here on top. You just squeeze it, pull it out, and out comes your hammock. Now, this was the first surprise. I thought the orange was gonna be the border color, but it's actually, as you can see, the core. Not a big deal, kind of like the color, matches my Big Agnes tent. And then the clips themselves, these are rated up to 400 pounds, as is the hammock itself, but super solid, nice spring loaded. These are sturdy, I don't see them ever breaking. And then the cord that is here to connect it is also super thick. I think it's maybe 1/4 inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch wide. Looks like it's nylon, be quick to dry, as is the hammock material itself. So that's the single nest. And as we saw before, it's 15.2 ounces. Then I have here the double nest. It's the same setup. In fact, this is a little older model, but same durability. So many of the products you see, they decline over time with quality. This is still super solid, pretty impressed with it. And I open it up, same process. Out she comes. And again, here you can see we have a little different color scheme. I like them both, but what you'll find when I string them up is pretty big difference in terms of the amount of fabric at the end of the day, because this one, if one person's in it, you can get lost in the hammock and the top will actually close in on you. The single nest, I haven't tried yet, but I think it's not going to be nearly as enveloping and actually better for just hanging out by yourself. The last thing you're going to need is the hammock straps. This is Eno. It says double nest. Not sure if there's actually a difference. I've used these before, but I think it'll work. And you take them out. There's 2 straps, and as you can see, there are lots of different holes and connectors, and that's basically so you can string it up around any variety of trees or structures. And then the clips that I showed you, the carabiners, they go into each of these straps. And at the end, when you unroll it, basically there's a loop here. So the one end goes through the loop, goes around the tree trunk, whatever, like you see, and then this is strung up on the other side. So actually this is what you clip your hammock to, and then you got another one of these you clip to the other tree. So let's go string it up and see how it works. Here I have the Eno double nest hammock strung up. I'm going to jump in it and let you see what it looks like when there's one person in a 2-person setup. It's pretty easy to get in. All you got to do is push down a little bit on the side, put your butt in, swing over, then go to legs, and you lay down. Pretty easy. And as you can see, I'm completely enveloped in this thing. The top comes together. I can't see any sky when I'm looking out. It's actually kind of uncomfortable if I want to be looking at the mountains, at the trees, because you just can't do that. If I sit up, you can see that it's closed all the way up to my neck, over my shoulders, and not really comfortable. Maybe for 2 people who are in it, it'd be fine, but for me, part of the joy of these things is you get to lay down, relax, maybe with a good book, maybe with a beer, but you get to look around, and I just can't do that in the double nest by myself. The other thing I want to point out is if you do sit sideways and put your legs over the side to look around, it's also not very comfortable because this comes out right underneath your knees because there's so much fabric. You're sitting way down in the hammock, and it's just not a really good setup. So I'm going to jump out and put the single nest up, and we'll see what the difference is. So this is the single nest hammock, and you can see right away just from a streamline standpoint, when it's strung up, there's a lot less fabric. It's a lot more compact, and when I jump in it, you'll see what the net effect is for you when you sit in this thing. So same approach, basically put my hands on the side, put my butt in, feet come over, down, and all of a sudden you can see it's actually quite comfortable. I can look around, which is something I really like. If I had a pillow here, it'd be kind of nice, but even so, I'm laying down, I'm looking up, I can see the sky, I can look at anything I want, and if I want to sit up, again, it's pretty easy to see. I don't sink way down to the ground anymore. And the other thing I want to show you is that if you throw your legs over the side, and I'm just sitting here chilling, grabbing a beer, talking to somebody else in camp, it's a lot more comfortable. Notice that the top here isn't right underneath my kneecap, and it's just a lot more comfortable. So for me, this makes all the difference in the world. Super comfortable, super fun, easy to get in and out of. Again, just a lot of different places to sit and lay down and enjoy the scenery that you work so hard to get up the mountain and see. So that's all I got for you here. I hope it was a benefit, and if you're gonna do just one person hammock, this is the one to get. The double person maybe sounds good, but to share it with somebody else may be fun, but if you want to relax and take a view, this is what you want to get. Hope you enjoyed the review. Eno Hammocks.